Before you know it, we'll be dead. Gone. Class ain't for everybody, is what my teacher said. I fell asleep in church, I don't know what the preacher said.
You know what it is, right? That Immigrant's out right now. Belly's here, lighting up the room.
Hey.
You know my favorite country, man. Canada in the motherfucking building.
That's right.
You know what it is,
That's right? Free healthcare.
We about to live out there, you heard? Belly up next. Damn, you threw the dagger on us. Planned out the whole motherfucking studio, you know what I'm saying? Because I got my boy right here, one of the only artists that promised me something and it happened. I be getting promised, yo, I'm gonna send you a plaque, God, I got this in my living room and shit. I'm like, all right, and I said, I'm like, yo, what happened to the plaque?
Yeah, that
you know what I'm saying?
That industry shit, man.
So, Belly actually, you know, everybody, Belly's in the building, you know what I mean?
What up?
He actually sent me, he said, yo, Jay, I asked him about his merch. He was like, yeah, Jay. And Belly's real smooth about it. I can like, you know, play you. He was like, yeah, Jay. You know, don't just send me the address and you got it, bro.
That's what I sound like?
Man, mellowed out, man, you know what I mean? But Belly's in the building, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
What's going on?
Man, just here, man. You know, just put out this album.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Immigrant
is out.
So. Yes, man. I feel like this is about hard work. You know, when you read the bio, it's like, yo, I came from the bottom, and you representing everybody.
Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts.
Now, how does it?
I try to keep everybody in the family represented at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How does it feel, man, that there's so many artists that respect you, from Jay-Z to Meek Mill, then we can go Joel Santana, then we can go West Coast. I done seen you in the video with Nipsey Hussle. That record is kind of real hot right now.
Yeah, man.
How does it feel, man?
It's a blessing, bro, because, you know, realistically, I've always been like a student in the game and a fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, you know, Jay and just having, like, even Puff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up really watching these guys trying to become them, you know? So in the future to, like, actually, like, meet everybody, and then not only meet everybody, actually become cool with a lot of
And also doing business with them, too.
Yeah, you know, doing business and just knowing that they actually listen when I put shit out. Them being fans that's a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? And that I feel like I gotta pinch myself sometimes.
Sometimes it blows your mind, because I remember last time we talked, and the picture you put up with you and Jay was, you know, he always giving you presents and everything and wish you happy birthday. Is it different? Like, Now it's like, hey, what up? You know, what up, Jay? You know what I mean? Or is this still the same a little bit?
Nah, I think it got cool over time, man. Over time, I think, like, and he does, like, he makes, like, he made me and my squad feel so comfortable every time we pulled up on him that it just became a lot more easy to be around him. And at first, it wasn't that easy for me. Like, that's my favorite rapper, so.
Everybody's damn near favorite rapper, but he really, you know, Jay is still in tune to everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You like, I remember one time you said you thought that he didn't hear some of your music, and he was like, yo, you know what I mean? And I know he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. He really listens. He listens, and even with this project, he really, like, a few times, you know, he took the time to put his hands in it and be like, oh, you know, whether it had to do with the track list or whatever, you know, like, he would always make sure that he had the time to put his hands in the project.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
How does it feel to be under him? You know what I mean?
It's great, man. It's great.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into a record that people, you know what I mean, that you feel put you on the map as far as, you know, the fans and just shows. You just pick an old record, then we're going to get to the new joints.
Oh, man, a record to put me on?
He's like, there's so many records.
Yeah. I had to say Might Not, man. Might Not was the one that really turned things around. I mean, shout out to my brother The Weeknd.
Oh, yeah. Really turned things around.
Turned things around. So, yeah, I say that one.
Well, let's get into it. You know what it is. Belly in the building. You know what it is? VIP Saturday. Superstar Jay Belly still in here.
Yeah.
Immigrant is out.
I almost left, but I'm still here.
Nah, you couldn't leave because we didn't have no lights in here, so Belly had to put his chain on top of the TV to lit everything up. You know what I mean? We didn't pay the bills yet.
Yeah. No, we're just throwing up a smoke signal.
Yeah, a smoke signal.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about it. You know, from the weekend, you know, helping putting you on. But you put everybody, you know what I mean? You put your whole crew is on. How does it feel like, you know, putting the people around on?
I think we put each other on.
Yes.
You know? We each other's crutches. I learned that
Now,
early.
can you let the people know who's a part of your crew so they be like, God damn, I didn't know that.
Oh man, the crew is honestly too big to name. I don't want to like miss people, but you know, obviously Sal and Cash, Manny, you know, Lamar, Abel, The Weeknd, Drop. Man,
So many.
I don't want to miss Tamara. You know, Tamara, my right hand, man. I can't miss her. But, you know, it's so many, bro.
How important is it to have fans? You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, Belly has a crazy fan base, but sometimes I feel like Belly hasn't had that commercial record. But you're still dropping albums, still selling out shows. What is it important for a hit record or a fan base for you?
The fan base is the only reason I came back to this shit. I was gone, bro. I was out of here. I'm making money. I'm living my dream life.
Mm-hmm.
I was good. The fans really like, I couldn't hide from them. Like, you know, I'd be on social media, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. They'd be like, yo, it's been 4 years. Like, you haven't dropped nothing. I'm like, damn, how do I tell them I retired? Like, and then, man, I don't know. They brought me back. They made me, you know, do Up for Days. And then Up for Days is the one that Jay noticed.
Yeah.
And from there, it was on and popping, man. Everything else, you know, has really been history. So it's really my fans that brought me back to this shit. So that's the most important thing. Without that, you ain't doing shows. You ain't doing nothing.
Doing nothing. Now, also, you know, very important, your pen game, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know what hits you've been you know, you've been behind, man. I mean, I'm impressed because I remember one time I was in a barbershop and they're like, yo, this dude Belly, you know what I mean? How old this dude? I said, he done wrote like a whole 100 bunch of songs that you probably didn't even know that he penned down. Is it sometimes that you like, come on, man, I wrote that record, did this one?
No, I'm always proud, man. I'm always proud. Whether it's me that carries the record or somebody else, I'm always proud of it. You know, it'll always feel like my record at the end of the day. And I don't know. I just don't like to like even brag about that side of shit. You know what I mean? Like if I wanted to, I could be like, yo, I got 4 billion streams out of things that I've touched.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I just don't run around like, this is what you know. I keep things quiet and I just do my work, man. And you know, it's just a blessing that I get to consider this my work. Like, this is fun to me. I wake up and do this for fun. So, you know, it's really a blessing, man. That's it.
Well, let's talk about the Immigrant album, man. Now, there's a lot of people on here. You know what I mean? Meek Mill. We got who else we have on here?
MIA.
We got MIA.
Yo Gotti.
The
Weeknd, Nav, French Montana, Metro Boomin.
It's sometimes when I know your Rolodex. Who's a record? I mean, who haven't you worked with that you would love to work with?
Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one, man. I think Gold Link is super dope. I want to do something with him. And damn.
You done work with everybody.
Yeah, Hove, man, Jay. I need to do something with Jay, bro.
You haven't done nothing with Jay yet, but you did. You done something with his wife.
We did.
You know what I mean? Wrote for his wife.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we collaborated on stuff, but like we've done stuff, just nothing ever came out. So hopefully we can, you know, something will come out.
Oh yeah, a feature with Belly and Jay.
Yeah, man, something like that.
Well, let's get into some records, man. Off of Immigrant, you pick a record. I know we gonna go with the Meek Mill record. You know what I mean? But we'll get with that. Now, you pick some records that that's real personal for you on this album.
If we're gonna go personal, I say "What Does It Mean" is a record that I wrote.
Okay.
It's kind of like for anybody that feels like kind of giving up or quitting, because I've been there 1,000 times, and it's like the whole point of the record is to say I'm still here, so it's got to mean something. That
what does it mean?
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it. We're going to play it out, baby. Belly in the building. Belly's still here. That Immigrant is out. We're gonna buy a bunch of copies. We're not just gonna stream it in the gym. We're gonna go to the app store. We're gonna go to a couple of platforms and download these records too.
Love, man. It's love.
Now, how important is it? You know, you seeing the music changing. You've been around for a long time, writing and behind the scenes, but the music changing with just the streams and just putting records out. What do you see music as? Is it getting better for you, or you got to stay on that road? What would you give an inspiring artist that's coming up?
I would say get your studio, kind of like get your studio. What's the word I'm looking for? Like your work ethic, your studio work ethic in order.
Okay.
Before thinking about the road and all that shit. Because as fun as the road is, it takes a lot out of you.
Mm-hmm.
The road takes a toll, man. It does. Like, it takes a toll. So, the studio, like, as crazy as it feels, sometimes you be in the same room night after night. You're like, man, I'm going crazy. Cherish those moments.
Because when that road do you concentrate? Can you concentrate on the road, or do you write records, or you bring the whole studio with you?
Yeah, we do. We bring the studio around, but like, I don't find it healthy to like actually record when you're putting yourself through that.
Okay. Now, why?
It's just like I think your creativity is like it's hard to be balanced. At least for me, I'm not gonna speak for other people.
Okay.
But at least for me, my creativity is unbalanced. I'm on stage trying to give my fans everything I got every single night.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, I get off stage, I barely got a voice, and then what I'm supposed to hit the studio and try to hit notes with my voice cracking, or like try to write something half-assed, even though I'm exhausted, just because I feel like I have to record or I have to be in the studio. I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather like when I feel inspired from something, I go, and record. I love to write on the road though.
Okay.
Writing is different. Like you got a lot of shit to say sometimes and no voice to say.
Thank you, Belly. A lot of people from one of the talented and writers in the game. A lot of people just like, I just go in there and don't write. How important is it to write? Because I tell artists, man, I want to hear a story. I want you to bring me into your world when you saying, yo, Cat, I'm in the bar, then I'm in the back, and and do you doing like it just doesn't feel. I don't feel it at all.
I mean, man, people that could do it, like God bless them. I love to write. That's the difference. I really actually love to write. Like I'm working on a book right now. So
wow.
I love to write. Like words to me are special, so,
what's the book, man? Talk about this book.
We're gonna talk about it soon, man.
Soon? Is this the life story, or is this just a book?
No. It's nothing like that.
Okay.
I'm a creative human, man. I like to, give the world some splash, some creativity, some color.
Some color?
Yeah, man.
I see. And one of the best dressed in the game too. I see how you get down. What's up with the merch? When we getting the Belly merch, man?
Damn, it's ready now. So you're gonna be getting a box.
Yeah, I need my box.
I need the address already. So
yes, yeah. I need my Immigrant. I seen a couple of Immigrant shirts go running around. Maybe I get an Immigrant jacket too.
Yeah, I got you.
Now talk about your favorite joints before you leave off Immigrant. That the fans will love.
I think the joint I got with French is super dope.
Shout out to French.
Yeah, man, I got French to rap, so that's super dope.
Okay.
I brought old French out, so that felt good,
Shout out to French, because French is another dude that he's in the studio. It's just like a party, straight party.
Man, that's really my brother for so many years. It's just it's been fun watching each other come up,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the song me and him got, you could feel it, like the energy, the chemistry on that joint. You could just feel it, like, oh, these guys know each other.
So you had to really say, I need that mac and cheese French.
Yeah, for sure. He had a hook on it originally. He came out. I'm like, yo, bro, this hook is fire, but like, we're not doing this right now. Like, we need to rap on this one.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, give me 15 minutes. He actually sat down, wrote his verse. I was like, all right, I like that. I like seeing this.
Yes.
French is one of those guys that goes off the top too.
Yeah, so. I seen that when I first when his first time was in Puff Studio, and this is when he was about to get his deal, and he was like, yo, Jay, I'm in the A studio now, come through, and then he was like, I never seen French like record, and I seen him not writing too.
Yeah, man. So it was cool to see him sit down for like 15 minutes, write the verse. He was like super like happy about it, proud of the verse. Like went in there, we listened to it like 100 times that night. That song always means something to me. Yeah, and the joint I got with Yo Gotti too is crazy.
I never seen a Yo Gotti and Belly coming out. You know,
man, the song Numbers, he snapped.
Is it because you know y'all part of the same company? Was y'all running to the building or?
No, me and Yo Gotti been running to each other since way before that.
Okay.
Shout out to Ben Billions. You know, Ben Billions been producer for Gotti for a while, and you know, we got a lot of mutual people, so we've been running to each other for a long time.
Who else?
Damn.
Come on, man. We want everybody. You know what I mean? Because this Immigrant album, I've been playing it. I've been going from 1 to 10 now.
Yeah, man. Of course, Meek, man. It was exciting to finally do something with Meek, because Meek, the first way I found out he was a fan of me is like I went on his Instagram, and we were like cool at the point. We were like, you know, we probably seen each other a couple times. Or whatever. And you know, I went on the gram, and then I seen like 3 of his captions on pictures in a row were like quotes of mine. And I was like, oh shit, he's listening. You know, that was the first time I really knew, like, you know.
A lot of people using your captions, man. What's one of the captions that you were seeing like, damn, a lot of people have been using off like your lyrics and music?
She says she don't believe in God, but her shoes Christian. That's probably the most, that one, or, damn, what's another one?
Maybe using them.
Oh yeah, hell is hot and only, I said heaven, was it? Hell is hot and only heaven knows, I'll never sweat you, I'm forever cold. You know, lines like that, people love the heartbreak lines too. Yeah. That's really the lines they love, because everybody's heartbroken. Somehow, some way, right? Everybody. You could be in love today and heartbroken tomorrow. It's the fastest thing that'll happen to you.
Wow. Yeah. Belly kicking them jewels, man. There's probably people driving like, yo, man, I'm fucking heartbroken right now, too.
Hold on, pause that. What you say?
But now, like 20 people went and got that Immigrant album. Now, tell them, you know what I mean, where they can see you. Are you on the road right now?
Nah, for this year, we wrapped up. I got 2 more festivals.
Okay.
In Mexico, and then once that's done, I'm pretty much done for the year.
You know, I gotta ask you, man. Do you love those festivals, man?
Yeah, festivals are great, man. You know, it's been crazy. It's been weird for me to go back to festivals ever since Coachella. You know, it's always like this thing on the back of my mind. It's like, am I gonna get jumped? You know, like I'm really rolling with extra.
Oh yeah, I seen right now.
I got my whole squad with me everywhere I go. I don't really hire security like that. Like it's more like squad, you know. But But it's just different, man. Like I used to be, you know this. I used to be around like just me and one person, just going to places like I don't care. Like Coachella changed that for me. So as much as I have fun at the festivals, it's still kind of fucked up sometimes. Okay. In the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, do I got to fight tonight? Like I don't even know, you know.
And is it crazy that you would reach to a level of stardom that you cannot walk the streets alone anymore?
No, I still when it comes to the streets and shit like that. Like if I want to go shopping, bro, I go. Like. It's all love out there. That's what I realize. But you know, in a controlled environment like a festival, and overzealous security people that think that they're all like fucking Superman. Yeah. You know, shit just gets weird, bro. In the streets, it's always love. That's the thing I don't get about artists that be scared to walk around. Like, you realize you got fans, right? Like you're focused on the 1-2 people that you think might do something to you. Like, there's tens of thousands of people out there that love you. Yeah. Want to see you. That would love to see you in a comfortable environment, just chilling, buying some shoes, whatever the case may be. You know, I think that's important. I still walk the streets like pretty much by myself or with the homies, like just my friends.
But then when you get the weird vibe, you like, what? I don't even understand how this happened. You like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. So I had to shake that out of myself. I had to go out there a few times and be like, yo, it's all love out here. You know? Yeah.
Well, it's good energy right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Belly's my homie right here. Always shows love. Always. The Immigrant is out. Before you leave, let's get into a record.
All right. Let's do numbers.
Numbers?
Numbers with Yo Gotti.
But we count them numbers, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's get it, man. You know what it is, man. Belly, what's up?
One of my favorite that's a little bit older, but I couldn't resist. This one's from 2009, and this is how to create the perfect chocolate. One that melts in your mouth, but not in your hand. And yes, these are very sexy equations, I'm sure you agree.
That's my style.
Ooh, Ariola, I just wanna hold you. Took you out your holster.